Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Emma, and today we have something really fun for you. We're going to have a natural conversation about our daily routines. And joining me today is my friend Alex. Hey, Alex, how are you doing?
Hey, Emma. I'm doing really well, thanks. It's great to be here. Though I have to say, my day started a little chaotically this morning.
Oh, really? We definitely need to hear about that. But first, if you're watching this and you want to talk about your day more naturally in English, this episode is for you. We're going to use real everyday language, the kind of expressions you can use with friends, colleagues, or anyone you meet. So let's get into it. Okay, Alex, you mentioned your morning was chaotic. Tell me, what happened? How does your typical morning usually start?
So, normally I wake up at around 7, and I like to take my time in the mornings. Have a slow coffee, check my phone, maybe do a bit of reading. But this morning, I completely overslept. I didn't wake up until 8:45.
Oh no, what did you do?
I literally jumped out of bed, grabbed the first clothes I could find, skipped breakfast completely, which honestly I hate doing, and ran out the door. I was in such a rush.
Oh, I totally relate to that feeling. I hate it when mornings go wrong. For me, first thing in the morning, and I mean before I do anything else, I make my bed. It sounds small, but it really sets the tone for the whole day.
I've heard people say that. Does it actually work for you?
100%. It makes me feel like I already accomplished something, even before I've had breakfast. And speaking of breakfast, what do you usually have on a normal morning?
Honestly, coffee is non-negotiable. I cannot function without it. Then I usually have some toast or maybe some eggs if I have time. But to be honest, I'm not a big breakfast person. I tend to eat more later in the day.
You sound just like my brother. I'm the opposite. I love a proper breakfast. Oats, fruit, the whole thing. It gives me energy for the morning. So after the morning madness, what does the rest of your day look like? Do you work from home or go to an office?
I work mostly from home these days, which I love, but it also means it can be hard to switch off at the end of the day. The line between work and personal time gets a bit blurry.
That's such a common thing with remote work. Do you have a routine to help you separate work time from personal time?
I'm trying to be better at it. I've started going for a walk right after I finish work, like a kind of fake commute, It signals to my brain that the day is over.
Oh, I love that idea. You know what? I've read about that. It's actually a technique that productivity coaches recommend, a kind of transition ritual. For me, I close my laptop, make a cup of tea, and write down 3 things I need to do tomorrow. That's my way of wrapping up the day.
That's really organized. I wish I was more like that. I tend to close my laptop and immediately start scrolling my phone, which is probably the worst thing you can do.
No judgment. I think most of us do that. Let's talk about something that often comes up in conversation. How do you actually talk about your day when someone asks? Because so many people just say, fine, or not bad, and that's it.
Yeah, fine is kind of the default, right? It doesn't really say much.
Exactly. So let's look at some better ways to answer the question, how was your day? Let's say it was a good day. You could say, all of these are more interesting and give the other person something to respond to.
And if it was a tough day?
Great question. Instead of just saying bad, you could say, that last one is very natural. Native speakers say it a lot.
One of those days, yes, I use that all the time. Everyone immediately understands what you mean without you having to explain.
Exactly. And then there are mixed days, which is honestly most days, right? For those, you might say,
a bit up and down. That perfectly sums up my day today. Morning, disaster. Afternoon, actually really smooth. So yeah, up and down.
Let's talk about evenings. What do you usually do to wind down after a long day?
So after my walk, I usually cook dinner. I really enjoy cooking, actually. It's kind of meditative for me. Then I'll either watch something on TV or if I'm not too tired, I'll read for a bit before bed. I've been trying to read more and scroll less.
That's such a good goal. I've been doing the same. I started leaving my phone on the other side of the room at night. Out of sight, out of mind. And honestly, I sleep so much better.
That's brave. My phone is kind of my alarm clock, so that's my excuse for keeping it nearby. But I know it's not great.
I got an old-fashioned alarm clock. Problem solved. But let's hear from the viewers. What about your evenings? Do you have a routine that helps you relax? Okay, before we wrap up, let's quickly review the key phrases from today's episode, the ones you can start using straight away when you talk about your day. And that's a wrap for today. Alex, it was so much fun chatting with you about this, even if your morning was a disaster.
It really was. But you know what? Talking about it in English made it feel better somehow. That's the power of language.
I love that. Okay, everyone, your challenge for today is this. In the comments below, describe your day using at least 3 of the phrases we covered. It doesn't matter if it was a great day or a terrible one. Just tell us about it. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe if you haven't already, because we post new English lessons every week. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.